Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Beyond the Point show. I'm your host, Tim Brown, bearded Uplander. I'm going to glance this way all the damn time because I can see myself over there, and it's freaking weird. But we had a good friend of mine on the pod today, Levi Hemmelrick, who's from the area I live in. I mean, how many years have we been hunting together? It's over a decade, probably.
When did you move here? 2008?
It would have been later than that, like 13, 15, somewhere in there. So, I mean, it's been 10 years.
13 to 15. I've known about you for a while.
Yeah.
And then through PIC and the fire department. And then
Yep.
was that the first big duck hunt you've been on? Was that one, the one in the field out south of town?
No, I didn't get in on that one. That was like the year before. The first one that I hunted with you was when your dad and I were on the river.
Oh.
And God, what's the dog's name?
Woody.
Woody jumped off that bank, and I could not believe that he jumped 15 feet in the air down into the river. And we killed a bunch of buffleheads that day, didn't we?
I put my boat in on the river.
Yes.
I drove all the way down.
Yep.
And then met us
Yep.
on a piece of private there that we can drive in on. And I
Yep.
had the boat there to chase birds because the
Yep.
water was so high.
Yep.
We shot a bunch of divers that
We
day.
did. That was fun. And, laying out right on the bank of the river. But I wanted to have Levi on. He just got back from his trip to Nebraska hunting turkeys. What do you got, third season in Iowa?
Third season and fourth season.
Third season and fourth season in Iowa. So he's hitting it at the exact right time right now because they are completely fired up right now. I took Picky out on Monday, and we got his for him, and he was coming. It was the typical got down out of the tree, called to him 5 or 6 times, and bam, right to us. So that it's getting better. So that's the good thing. But just tell me, okay, so first off, your two loves are waterfowl and turkey.
Yeah.
Number 1's waterfowl, 2's turkey.
Yeah.
How close is it together, though?
Right now, fairly close. Just to go shoot turkeys, but there's nothing in this world that would make me stop shooting waterfowl.
Yeah. This guy's so crazy that he goes up to the lakes, and he'll go up there for 300 snow geese sitting on a piece of water.
I asked you if you wanted to go.
And you told me what time we were going, and I'm like, oh no, Tim's not getting up that early for a few geese.
You can come with, or I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to do this.
You went by yourself.
They're there. I went by myself and I had a great time.
Did you get any? Not a one.
It's not all. It's not.
That's right. That's right. That's not all. That's not everything it's about.
Ellie and I had a great time on the boat.
That's great. Yeah. So he's the crazy guy that goes duck hunting. I bet you duck hunt way more than geese.
Yeah, we have 2 14-foot enclosed trailers full of full bodies. The dive bomb silhouettes, all that. There's 12 dozen full body mallards in there. I think we hunted out of the trailer 3 times this year.
Yeah. And you guys killed a bunch of ducks, just a bunch of ducks.
The count, I like keeping count of how many we kill, and I got a marker in the boat. My count of all the hunts I was on, and this is counting when there's 2 of us, I'm by myself, there's 6 of us, 536.
536.
When I was around, that was this year.
And how many days do you think you guys went out?
This year I hunted every single weekend. Duck was open in Iowa.
Yep.
And then plus a handful that I'll take off. We take a trip out west. It'll be, we'll leave Friday night. We'll go get the hole. We'll put in at midnight. You're allowed to put in boats at midnight, I think,
Yep.
on public land. We put in at midnight. We'll get to the hole, and then we'll sleep in the boat, sit by the heater, hang out with dogs, watch movies.
Yep.
Whatever, and then it'll be 4 days. It'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then we'll come home Tuesday night.
Yep. And then you guys do that a few times a year.
3
times, 3 or 4 times. Yeah. The Snapchats that you send me of your old man, I laugh so hard of the crazy shit that he does. It just cracks me up. But needless to say, waterfowl's number 1, but we're right in the heart of turkey season. Give me a rundown of what your Nebraska hunt was like, Because you sent me some snaps and you sent me some messages and stuff, but I didn't
sent you more. There's no service.
Yeah, but yeah, you were in way west Nebraska, and it didn't take you guys very long to get your turkeys.
It didn't take us long at all. We hunted, so everything out there is leased up. It's all deer hunting for the most part. We have this one property, this old folks, they're close family friends of the buddy I went with. They said, yeah, we have turkeys out here, come out and hunt them. So we went out there the first morning opener of last year. There was a couple on the neighbor's property, and we had a shot at them, but we saw just a head poking over the ridge. It was a gobbler, but I want to show a little bit. I want to see a bird.
Right.
You know, it's first morning. We're an hour in. Whatever. Didn't end up working out. And then we ended up, started knocking on doors. What else do you do? Love that.
Jeez. Anyway.
Gets me every
Good
time.
God.
But I think Junior and I talked about it. It was like between $6 and $10 we went and knocked on. They're like, no, we have guys at lease. And what his cousin told me, for 250 acres out there to lease for a year for deer hunting is $4,000.
Jeez.
We ain't got that kind of money.
No.
So we went and we stayed on his cousin's, there's an old ranch house out on one of his pieces he owns. Yeah, you guys can stay there, all that stuff. We went and talked to the neighbor. Couldn't hunt the property we stayed on because he has deer hunters. The neighbors had a couple big roost trees in there and tons of cedar trees. And like, let's just go ask. There's got to be turkeys in there. Got permission for it. And he's like, yeah, I don't lease to anybody. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Have fun. Junior called him a couple months ago. Was like, hey, it's us again. Would you mind? Like, nope. Yep. Just come talk to us before you go out and we'll, meet face to face and you guys are good. Did that. Went out opening morning, Saturday morning. We went and scouted Friday. It was cold and windy. And he's like, you want to get out and go hike? I said, no. It's 35 degrees out here and blowing. It was 71 when we woke up in Lincoln. By the time we got out there, 3.5 hours later, it was like mid-30s.
Yeah.
And blowing 40 mile an hour. Like, I'm not going for a hike. We know where the birds are. We got permission for this property. They're going to be in that same roost tree they were last year.
Yeah. And they're not going to, honestly, when the wind's blowing that hard, they're staying in the bottoms. They're not.
And that's the only spot we can go to find them. And It's not a huge property. We're going to bump birds out of there.
Right. We got 3 days.
And we talked about it. We're like, you're always nervous. You haven't put eyes on birds yet. You're 6.5 hours from home. Like, you just got to have confidence in this spot. We had it last year. So we got up at 4:45, and his little brother met us out there. Like, let's just do this. We're going to park at his cousin's property. We can't hunt it, but we'll go open the gate, walk to the neighbor's property. And we got there perfect time. Sun is barely poking up. It's barely light. It's like a 300-yard walk through a field. We got to drop into this valley. And they start gobbling as soon as we get there. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's
a little early.
It's early for them to be gobbling, but it's light.
Right.
We get up to a hedgerow before we drop into the valley, and I was like, I can see them all in the roost tree. I was like, we're kind of SOL for getting up this valley, because this valley is naked. There's a couple cedar trees and a couple standalone maple trees. I don't know what they have out there.
Probably cottonwoods, yeah.
It's sandy. Whatever grows in sand, probably cottonwoods.
Yeah.
There's 3 of us going.
Yeah.
We can't hide us. And I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
Like, get a plan, trying to think. We can make it to that cedar tree across the valley. I get a little saw on my vest, as every turkey hunter should. I'm going to cut us into that tree, and we're just going to nuzzle up in there and let happen what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, just nonchalantly walk across the valley nice and slow. Don't look at the turkeys, pretend they're not there. And they're 150 yards up in a tree, and we can see them, they can see us. I said, just do it. Walk across, get cut into this tree, and I think I called 4 times in a span of about 20 minutes. They're still on a tree, don't want to overcall, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think you could been honking a train horn, and these birds still would have gobbled at you and come in.
Right.
But they finally hit the ground. One comes in. Little brother gets the first shot. Didn't get that one on video with an iPhone. But he saw us in the tree because the sun just poked up over the ridge.
Sure.
And he looked right at us. I was like, he's 12 yards. I go, shoot him. Dirt nap. They gobbled at the shot. So I start slapping. The bird was dead. It was not flopping very much. I was slapping my head on my leg, doing that Tom fight, Jake fight call.
Right.
They keep hammering, gobbling. They come running up the valley to us. I say, get ready. Here comes 4 more. They turn out to all be Jakes.
Uh-oh.
We let them. They mess with the dead bird, and I stop calling, and they kind of just wander off. So we go start taking pictures with his little brother's first turkey. Big moment.
Right.
And we had heard one gobbling on his cousin's property 20 minutes prior. Haven't thought anything about it. Well, we're taking pictures. He gobbles up in the field we just came from. I go, okay, let's finish taking these pictures, let's get a plan. Junior goes, he's standing right there. What? He's right there standing in the field. Don't move. All right. He walks behind the hedgerow trees, same cattle path we came down. I said, throw that bird underneath the tree. Get back in the tree. Get back to where you're sitting. He comes down the hill, call a couple times, sees the Jake decoy that I had set out in front of us, comes down, just rifles underneath the fence, comes right at us. They've never also seen a turkey fight a decoy.
Sure.
So his little brother's got his phone in his hand, videotaping it. Junior's got the gun.
Shaking
jumps
like
up,
a leaf.
Yeah, jumps up, spurs the decoy. Little brother jumps on the phone. Junior jumps with the gun. It steps off. He shoots, smokes it.
You had 2 down the first half hour of the hunt.
I looked at my phone today. So I had to show one of the guys from work a picture. It was like less than 30 minutes apart. I think it was like 25 minutes apart or something. Same spot. I was like, this is awesome. Then we messed around with the other birds. They're still gobbling in the valley 150 yards away. They kind of putts away. Like, let's go up there and get one. I got to get one now. And I love turkey hunting. I got way too cocky.
Right.
I'm the best turkey hunter in the world, all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. These birds were easy. I was like, I'm just going to go up there. It's like, don't have to get it on video. I don't care. I'm just going to call one around the corner. I'm going to smoke him.
Sure.
It's like, you two sit by this deadfall, 15 feet behind me. I'm going to sit by the trees. You're going to come right here, I bet.
No.
Come right to the side, and there's a tom standing there at 6 to 8 yards. And
No.
I got way too cocky.
Yeah.
Here comes 4 Jakes behind him, another tom. He starts putting, starts walking away. I'm like, I don't care, I'll shoot him. Set up. He's like 35 now, walking out towards that rye field. There's cedar trees everywhere. Well, I shoot, and he ducks underneath the cedar limb to go underneath the tree.
Oh.
Shot right over top of him. And I got that Savage 301 single shot.
Right.
Throw another one in.
Yeah.
Takes off into the trees. I launch one at him. It's turkey load. It'll go through there.
Whiff.
Get up, run. I'm like, I might have hit him. If he's wounded, I got to get him now.
Sure.
Run out the rye field, and he's 80, 90 yards. Dead sprint. I'm like, well, it's turkey choke, and I'm hyped up. Shoot. Whiff. I don't miss, Tim.
I know you don't miss. I know you don't miss.
And Junior's trying to make, he's the greatest dude in the world. Love the guy to death. But we give each other so much crap all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can never hit anything. I was like, just.
Yeah, well, dove season. We know he can't. We know he can't hit anything.
I can give it. I can't take it. I'm like, I'll beat myself up and say, hey, man, it's okay. It happens. I'm like, stop it. It's like, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're going to bring this up in an argument in 6 months while we're duck hunting. I know I'm never going to live it down.
Nope.
He's like, what should we do? I was like, do you want to bug out? He's like, let's bug out. Let's go get some runza and go take a nap. We got back at it at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Walked down like 100 yards when we shot those 2 Merriams last year. And they shot, I don't think they're Rios. They're hybrids of some sort.
Yeah, it looked like they were kind of tan. And yeah.
Tan. They call them hybrids. I was like, I don't know. I've only ever shot Easterns.
Right.
And the one Merriam last year with cocaine white tip.
Yeah, yours was really white last year.
I had a guy bring it up today. I don't know if it's like, 'cause I did a little editing of the picture to make the turkey pop a little more. I don't know if I think it was a Merriam. We thought it was a Merriam. He might have had a little something else going on.
It could have been, but it could also honestly be the environment they live in too. Sometimes they get rust on their feathers and stuff like that too. So,
but he was by far the most white bird we saw.
Sure.
Which, if it's not, it's not. If it is,
right.
Sweet. Then I've killed 2.
Yeah.
The one I killed last year definitely was.
Oh yeah,
those
there was no doubt about it.
Was awesome.
More than likely it is, but there might be some Rios there. I don't know if
they said they mix in there because that's one of the places in the States where they do it. And
yeah, it's close. Yeah, I could see it.
We were looking it up. I've been doing this my whole life, but I've only shot Easterns.
Right.
I knew the Merriams had white tips. We looked it up on the way out there. I was like, what's the difference between a Rio? I was like, it just looks like a hybrid with the tannish, goldish feathers.
Yep. Yeah, they have more bronze in them.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're usually pretty big birds too, but not Eastern big, but.
The ones they shot, the one that his brother shot, bigger beard, nice spurs, like the pink spurs.
Sure.
And then the one Junior shot, Junior's was heavier, a little bit smaller beard, a little bit smaller spur, probably like a 2-year-old bird, 3-year-old bird.
Sure.
But Junior's just weighed significant. We didn't have a scale, but we sitting there lifting him. His was significantly heavier.
Sure. Huh.
But it was like no turkey hunt I've ever been. We're same day they killed those two right away in the morning. We get back out there. We got time now. And I'm his little brother, and I'm telling him stuff like, this is what we're going to do now. And I got too cocky, too much cowboy stuff, whatever. I was like, we just got to sit in and enjoy it. We'll try and put on a show, make another one fight.
Right.
We're right under the roof tree. I'm like, we're either going to shoot one, and we're not coming back for a year, and these birds will be back here tomorrow or in a couple days.
Right.
If we bust this up, and if we bust this roost tree up, they're going to go to that one up the next valley. And
right.
We'll get them in the morning.
Yeah.
If they don't come back, that's where they're going to be. There's only 2 roost trees on this property, whatever. I was like, I bet we call one in early and we skin out of here 3 to 4 hours before dark. 4:30, 5 o'clock, one strikes up, and I'm telling his little brother all this. And I'm telling him, like, all right, I'm just going to be quiet now and he's just going to gobble and gobble and gobble, and we're just going to make him all kinds of jealous and not respond to him. He gobbled 4 times, didn't respond. 2 minutes later, I call again, he gobbles, and it was 100 yards closer. He comes around the corner, comes right to us. I'm trying to make him fight the decoy for them to watch a little bit for the camera.
Right.
2-minute iPhone video I'm going to have, but it was, he just did the dance with it. When he got him, he mounted it. He's going to breed the Jake decoy.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm going to shoot him while he's up there. He sticks his head up. I'm like, just let him pull his head away from that decoy. That's an expensive decoy.
Oh, yeah.
You can always buy more. But I was like, all right, screw it. I'm going to pull the shot a little left. And you can watch it. I shoot the back of his neck, fold him over, lay him down. And there, I'll get it. I was like, that's my 30-something turkey I've ever killed.
Right.
I was just
all
business while it's going on.
Oh, yeah.
It was done. It was just an adrenaline dump. And it
Oh,
was,
dude, that one that Pick killed yesterday, he, you know, he's been pretty spoiled too, between your brother taking him this first time, and then he's killed a couple on his own. But this one, it was a shot. I mean, it was 45 yards with my 20 gauge. It was a poke for a 20 gauge. And he hit that thing, and just like you said, that adrenaline dump, and he just went crazy. It was great.
Like, I love killing them by myself. I've done it plenty of times. First one I ever killed by myself, I was 12. Rode my bike down to the river.
Yep.
Shot one. Was like, I'm not hauling this home. My bike through town.
That would have been epic.
Tanner.
That would have been epic. So
I know. He's fishing at the boat ramp, half-mile away. I just walked my bike down the dike with this dead turkey. He's like, "Can you give me a ride home?" It's fun when you're by. That one was really special. That was the first one I ever killed without Dad.
Yeah.
And now I've been doing by myself a lot. I'd rather hunt by myself. I'm more mobile, sneakier.
Yep.
I feel like I'm always right. I never argue with myself. I'm smart. Yeah, you know what I mean?
We do argue with ourselves quite a bit.
Do, yeah,
like, you
in that
stupid
sense,
bastard, you knew exactly what that bird was going to do. Yeah.
But there's no one to tell you that you're wrong in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do love, but there's nothing better. Like when Junior and I did it last year, we shot those 2 mares. He's new to turkey hunting. I think that was his 4th or 5th turkey this year that he killed. That would have been his 3rd or 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. And that was the single best weekend of my life. I will still say it to this day. We went out on our own, found turkeys. We crashed a wedding the night before. That was awesome too.
Oh, yeah.
Too much beer. Went out turkey hunted, and we hunted hard all day. We did like 12 miles and just hunted. Couldn't get on a bird. Couldn't get on a bird. Couldn't get on a bird. There's no birds. Nothing's gobbling. Knocking on doors, getting told no.
Yeah.
Going in, having a little powwow, have a steak, and just think, and what are we going to do and do this? Put all the work in. We're like, we don't even know if there's birds here. We haven't seen anything. And then the whole flock comes in because they're still flocked up. Pulled 2 toms off, come right to us. We shoot them at 9 yards. Jumping up, hugging.
Oh, yeah.
It was just surreal.
But, you know, and that's the thing, too. Like, it's not necessarily the just pulling the trigger thing. It's, like you said, you guys put in all day time to try to get someplace to shoot these birds, and it all came together. And of course, yeah, the trigger pull is the final result of it all. But like going someplace new, and this is what I tell people when I'm bird hunting too, going someplace new and going by yourself or with a buddy, and you've never been there before, and you're trying to make it worth the drive, right? And then it happens, and there isn't a drug in the world that is as good as that.
No, it's same reason I go duck. We're not going to shoot limits every time. We're going to have a really good time.
Oh, yeah.
Like shooting snow geese. There's no limit. The sky's the limit. We can only do better. We can only shoot more.
Yep.
Whether we shoot 10 or we shoot 20, we shoot 30, we shoot 100, we're out there jawing at each other, having a great time.
Oh, God, yeah.
Junior and I are poking fun at each other, pulling ticks off each other. We got back with those birds, though. what's the first thing we do? We're both 23 years old. Go and get to the booze cooler.
Oh, yeah.
Pull out 2 beers, shotgunned off the Spurs video.
Oh, yeah.
The big ranch sign with the sweet solitude. And
Sure.
it was just a party between the two of us all night sitting on the deck. Steaks and
Damn right.
out on this ranch all by ourselves, the 2 turkeys we killed. There was nothing in my life that could compare to that 24 hours.
Right.
It was so much fun. The trip, just being around each other the entire time, so much fun. And we do it duck hunting every week.
Yeah.
During the fall. It's the one party that will not stop.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to make sure that you keep that going with your and that's that's the same thing that we do up here with pheasant hunting. That's the reason that we do it. You know what I mean? Like all my buddies, when they're here, that's what we do. It's the same thing. You
got to have people you want. Like Junior wants to do it. I met him 5 years ago through a buddy through college. It was his friend from high school. Met him during college. He's hardcore duck hunter now. All he wants to do is duck hunt. Same energy. Same with you. You're always shooting pheasants.
Yep.
Doing that stuff. You go with us, but it's the same energy the entire. You're here to hunt and work and put in the work and kill birds and have a good time.
Yep. You got to pitch in, especially with duck hunting. Like you got to pitch in because it's a lot more work than people think it is.
It's not even that. It's you found a pile of ducks. You ain't got a boat. Yeah, sure. Right. I'll go with you. You found some ducks. Cool. I'll bring the boat and the decoys, and if you come with me, I invite you to go.
Right.
I mean, your dog's not going to show up at the boat ramp with me. You know what I mean? Like,
oh God, no.
I invite you. Your dog does not show up.
No,
unless we talk prior.
Right.
Or you show up and then you got 2 guys with you or something like this.
No.
When you guys meet everybody, like with you or with Junior, Dad or Lane Tanner, show up. It's duck hunting time. Let's go duck hunt. Let's put in the work and it's a good time. I'll be doing it.
Oh yeah, it's a it's a blast. The field hunting is a lot of fun. I need to go on a water hunt with you this year. I think it probably needs to happen.
Water's a lot different. Everybody wants to chase birds in the field. I do too. Field mallards are awesome. We hit the water though. And I'm not a mallard hunter. I'm a duck hunter.
Right.
We're shooting spoonies. We're shooting gaddies. We're shooting teal. We're shooting divers.
Yeah.
It's
whatever's coming in is what's getting.
And we'll have mallard days. Like, hey, what do you like? If you go with me, what do you want to shoot today?
Yep.
I've had guys when we went in college. Like, I want to shoot a gadwall. I want to shoot redhead. All right, let's hold out for those birds. And then I got a couple times a year. You want to do a mallard day? Let's do a mallard day. You shoot. We get 6 ducks in Iowa. 4 can be greenheads.
Yep.
Let's shoot 4 gadwall in the morning, and we'll shoot the 8 mallards. Later.
Sure.
Late morning, early afternoon, whatever. But we're gonna be out here all day, and we go hunting for the weekend. Hey, do you want to go hunting with me Saturday? You say yes.
It's all day.
That's all day Saturday.
Yeah,
we might not get back, and we'll leave at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
We'll get back at noon. We could get back at 3 p.m. We could get back at 9 o'clock that night. We're gonna go to sleep, clean the boat up, get up again at 1 or 2, and go.
Right. Exactly. It's definitely your guys' life that's what it is. Just like me with upland hunting, it's the same thing. Like that time of year, don't plan on anything. Don't plan on me being around for anything because it's all out. That's all we're doing.
Oh, yeah, I got asked to go to a wedding in October for next year. I said, I'll go to a wedding with you. It's in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I park my duck boat in your driveway, or can it sit at the parking lot at the event center? Or I'm going when you get done.
How do they feel about face paint in the ceremony?
Could ask them. I still use. A lot of guys think the face paint doesn't work. Whether it does or doesn't, we always did it when we were younger.
Yeah.
I've seen what your face looks like from standing outside the blind. It's bright white, and I'm not putting a full face mask on because then I can't get a call in my mouth.
Yeah.
I'd wear one turkey hunting. It's just.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of it. I'm gonna put it on. Then I ain't gonna have to have anything over my mouth when I'm calling or whatever.
Well, and I mean, honestly, one of the greatest duck hunters of all time, Phil Robertson, he had face paint all the time.
You got to blend in with the background. I'm not gonna have he's said it before. Like, you're in a dark blind.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm a white boy.
Yeah.
I'm a white boy. I'm not gonna be in a dark blind with my big white face poking out. I've been hollered at by the boys before. Okay, give me paint. I'm gonna paint my face quick.
Yep.
And you ain't got to overdo it and do everything. But I mean,
no,
it's your cheeks and
your
bill of your hat or your stocking caps covering your forehead and stuff, and just break it up. That's what Dad always said. He goes, you got to break up your face.
Yep, 100%. Same with turkey hunting. Yeah. Same thing.
And if you do pull a mask up a little bit on your eyes,
Yep.
It really helps.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So turkey hunting around here, what's your view on hunting in Iowa for turkeys? Like, it's extremely hard for an out-of-stater to get a tag in our area.
What I saw
sure.
last year was they had 55 non-resident tags
Yeah.
total. Like
Total.
They dropped it in Nebraska to 10,000
Yeah.
non-resident tags. It used to be unlimited unresident tags.
Yep.
Junior, as a Nebraska resident, can buy unlimited tags.
Oh, he can.
I said, why would you not be out here every weekend shooting a turkey?
At least two. At least two or three.
Yeah. And it's such a far drive.
Yeah.
You should do this. And it's a lot of fun, but I mean,
Yeah.
just try it. Like, go shoot a Jake. See how a Jake tastes. I don't want to shoot a Jake.
Yeah.
Jakes taste amazing.
Oh, they do.
Oh my God, they're good.
I have the rule though. So the pick kids and everybody else, like even pick, I put it where you only get to use your Jake break once, just to get
Unless
them.
it's the last day of the season and you're trying to fill a tag.
Even then I just don't. They're all for it, and I do it to Alan just to do it to Alan, right? But yeah, so the Jake break is a rule of ours, and then, but we don't really have that problem.
Yeah,
To be honest
there's
with
a lot
you.
of turkeys.
There's a lot of turkey, and even all across the whole state, there's a lot of turkeys. And that's the thing that I don't like. The other states down south, I'd like to know what the issues are that they're having, why they're not reproducing as well as what ours are. I mean, we all still have the same amount of predators. We all still have the same amount of nest raiders. I think it's our habitat.
It's for sure habitat, but I think it's part of like Arkansas is the duck capital of the world. All those boat ramps got, 20, 30, 60, 100, 200 boats at a boat ramp in the morning waiting, and it's overpressured a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to go to Mississippi, Missouri, Tennessee, go shoot a turkey.
Yep.
I do too.
Kentucky, yeah, all them states down
That's
there.
where that's where everybody says if you want to prove you're a good turkey hunter, you got to go down there and shoot one.
Yep.
Which I'll agree with you. Yeah. That's pretty tough. You also got a lot of guys doing it.
Right. There's a lot of pressure on them.
And maybe it's stuff we ran into out there. You can't get permission on land. You got to hunt public land. Well, then you got 20 hunters on public land, depending on how big it is.
Day.
We run into that here.
Yeah.
There's 3 trucks in a small spot. It's mostly prairie land, a little bit of trees. It might only fit 1 hunter, 2 if you guys are cool with each other.
Right.
But that's one. Like if I pull up to public and there's a truck there, dude, he beat me. That's his spot.
Yep.
It's not like duck hunting where you got a big public lake. You can I can see his boat lights. He's up there. I'm going that way.
Yeah, he's in that bay. We can go to the next.
He's gonna
bay.
go. He's sitting in the hole I want to be in. I don't care. I'm not gonna hunt next to him.
Right.
Get away from.
And that's the way it should be. Like he's there first. Whoever it is,
like
that's the spot. Just move away.
That's
go someplace else.
Well, that's the one aspect of it is there's a lot of hunters now. The thing I saw, I think it was on Instagram or whatever. There's less hunters now than there was, but there's more hardcore hunters. Waterfowl, turkey, deer.
Yep. And there's less places to go.
Yes. If you go around here, they're taking out all the groves, all the creeks, all the shelter belts so they can farm the last 5 feet.
Yep.
I get farmers are the backbone of America.
I get it.
We live in a farming community. I support it, all that stuff. Why do you got to strip it all the way to the creek or all the way to the river?
Yeah. You could not worry about losing ground to the river or to the creek because it's eroding away when you could have a buffer there. And I get it. I get it. It's it's their land. They get to do whatever they want. It's fine. But you also have to think of the future. You also have to think of, maybe we don't need to farm every little bit, and maybe that will help put more habitat back in, and then it will also increase the corn prices because there won't be as much of it on the ground. There won't be as much of it harvested. And to be honest with you, like Mike, when we put that ground in, he's getting $300 an acre for CRP. That's almost rent. That's getting close to rent. So,
and what they're getting, I'm not making that much money on it. I'm not making what I could make on it. And this, and that.
But
I'm not a farmer. I don't know, but
right.
I know there ain't very many places left. I used to be able to go to someone's grove and shoot a turkey or walk it for pheasants.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they moved out. Someone else bought that house, and they bulldozed the whole place, and now it's 5 acres of cornfield now.
Yep. Yeah. There's no wood lot left. And it's kind of, the old guys that are around have said, they're taking out terraces, they're taking out groves, they're doing all this and that, and it's going to come back to bite them because there was a reason that all that stuff was put in the past.
Yeah.
And Mother Nature is going to show us that you probably should have left that stuff in because it's going to be nasty. It's going to come back around. There's no doubt about it. The cycle we've been lucky the last 8 or 9 years of having extremely good winters, and
the next 10 to 15, 20 years are going to be a lot different, I think.
Yeah.
It's changing every year. The hunting, the birds.
Yep.
You talk, like the guys down in Arkansas, they're sitting on heated ponds and blah, blah, blah. The river didn't freeze this year. The Missouri River didn't freeze.
No.
I could bring you to 20,000 mallards in the middle of January.
Yep.
There's no snow up here. There's nothing covering the corn. They don't have to dig for corn in the cornfields.
Yeah.
They're sitting on the water.
Go
It's
right
open
out.
water. They don't care how cold the water is.
No.
There's no ice on it. It's open water. They're sitting on the water. They fly to a cornfield. They feed.
Yeah.
We can't hunt them after beginning of December here. They're just chilling. They're not getting shot at.
Yeah, they don't need to go any farther south because there's no pressure on them.
There's no pressure. There's no snow. They're fine with it being cold.
Yep.
They're ducks.
Yeah. There's a reason that you wear a down coat
Yeah.
for the same reason they have it.
They're wild animals. They don't care how cold it is. They have access to food and they have access to water.
Yep.
Why would they leave that?
They don't need to. They don't need to.
Like I get there's probably heated ponds. There's probably a ton of ducks sitting on them in Midwest and Missouri and stuff. There probably is. I know for a fact there is. But up here in middle of Iowa, out in the boondocks,
Even
on our little rivers and creeks that are absolutely loaded with mallards,
Yeah.
a month after the season gets over because there's cornfields and no snow to cover it up and no ice to freeze the creeks out and the rivers out.
But even all the way up through the Missouri River, all the way up into North Dakota, like
Yeah, well, and then you got the geese in the cities around, Minneapolis and stuff. Those geese don't migrate.
they
They
don't
don't
need
leave.
to.
Des Moines, they don't leave.
No.
They have open water and they have food.
Yep. Yeah.
Those geese will never migrate again.
No, and then that just goes to the next generation that teaches them that they don't have to, and more and more and more, and it just everything's changing.
And then they won't let us go shoot them off a golf course because it doesn't look good. Well, then they're going to poop on your greens and tear up your golf course.
But they complain about them.
Yeah, they'll complain all they want.
They'll complain all they want about it, but they won't let you go in there on that early season that it's made for, and shoot them off of there.
Yeah, they're just chasing your tail.
It is.
Oh, we don't like the geese. Well, you can't hunt them. That's bad.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. The best tool to use for overpopulation, as it's always been, has been us hunters.
Yes.
And it's the same thing in California with mountain lions. They're still killing those mountain lions. There's no doubt that they're killing those mountain lions because the government does it. Well, why would you not want to make money off of somebody coming
You're
and
already
shooting them
charging
out?
us an arm and a leg for a tag, even a non-resident tag. They're charging us a $28.50 for a turkey license. Or
for turkey tag.
Iowa now for residents.
Yeah.
I get it. You got to make a buck somewhere. Inflation, cool, but
Yeah.
every other state makes it off the non-residents. Why can't we?
Yeah, exactly. And from what I've seen with Missouri and what's going on in a few other states, it sounds like Iowa's starting to wake up and they're starting to figure it out. So I think there's going to be some regulations coming down the pipe that it's going to hurt the non-residents more. And I'm all for that. I'm all for me not being able to go to another state unless I get drawn.
Yeah.
We've been that way forever going out west to shoot something.
You adapt and overcome. We're a baseball throw away from South Dakota.
Yeah.
Cool. We get plenty of permission to hunt ducks and geese over there. We got to draw a permit. If we don't draw a permit, we can't hunt them. We just get to watch them go down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get to watch them go off the river and go into South Dakota, and there's nothing we can do about it.
You can buy one over the counter in Nebraska. It's $300 and something bucks, but you want to go kill birds, you got to go kill birds. You got to spend the money.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of people are, like you said, the diehards that there are now, they're fine with that. I'm
cool with paying it. If it's as long as it's like over the counter, the draw thing.
It sucks.
I wish it was easier for us because we're closer.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that.
I mean, we're not residents, so I get it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a line, you got to make it somewhere in the sand.
Yeah. And that's the same with that Missouri tag for turkeys that I'm going down. I leave on Friday to go down there. It increased, and I only get to shoot one turkey now.
Well, now Nebraska set It used to be unlimited non-resident tags up until a handful of years ago.
Yep.
Then it was 10,000 tags, non-resident tags. They sold out in like a couple months. And then it was like a month and a half or something. My buddy's like, hey, you should buy a tag this year for Nebraska. I was like, okay, cool, I'll buy one. Oh, they sold out in, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I bought one last year. They're like, okay, it opens up at this time, whatever. So I signed in 3 minutes after the tags go live. I was 2500 in line.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's sold out in hours now.
I think it was
it'll be
like
minutes.
11 hours last year.
Yeah.
I think something, don't quote me, but it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours this year.
Yeah.
I was they put you in a queue because the website will crash. I was in there for an hour, opened me up, gave me a random positioning. I was like 2256. They sold out like that.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy how fast they sell it. And they need to do it because their population's crashing. I get it. I 100% get it. And you need to take care of your residents before you take care of
Which I agree.
I 100% agree with that. It just sucks.
And the non-resident hunters, usually they're pretty nice guys.
Oh, yeah.
But you do run into I run into some Northerners that
Oh, yeah.
they think they own the public land and they're going to holler and yell at you. Or they're going to set up 200 yards downwind of you and shoot your swing birds when your ducks are swinging. In fact, funny, it happened a couple times this year.
I've noticed that waterfowl hunting is almost as cutthroat as deer hunters. I've started to know, and waterfowl might take them a little bit because there's some bad seeds in the waterfowl world. There really is.
There's bad seeds in every aspect of it, but I would say pheasant hunting is up there. I would put waterfowl at number one. Yeah, I would say I've always had bad ones with northern pheasant hunters.
Really? Oh, so like when you're waterfowl hunting.
Every public land is full of plates from that state, and they're always ornery, and they're always yelling at me, nowhere here, they'll cuss you out, driving by, and like, dude, we're going duck hunting.
Right.
Or they're running around you, they're almost damn near in the marsh with you.
Which makes no sense.
Shoot and say, guys, we're over here. And I've yelled at them before when we're in college. They were right behind, because we're on the bank of this lake. We're like, guys, we're right here. Like, yeah, we don't care. Okay,
yeah,
cool. But,
yeah, it's just everybody needs to calm down and give everybody at least a little bit of a cushion because we're ridiculous.
All out here for the same reason.
Well, nobody needs to get shot, and it's legitimately a bird. And
then we're out sitting in the boats. We get the hole at 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever time. The guy rolls in there. Oh, this hole's taken. See ya. Yep. I've had other guys argue with me. And I've had guys come up like, hey, would you mind if we hunted with you? Which I'm cool with. I'll hunt with somebody else.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm like, I would, but I got 2 more boats coming out here. I'm just kind of holding down the spot.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Good luck, guys. Be safe. See you later.
Yeah.
And they take off. There's other times where guys will set up. They're mad they didn't get, because I got a good hole. I got there first. I got pick at the light. So they'll go set up 100 yards from you.
Oh, yeah.
And Tanner will tell you, we went out early teal season out west this year. Just like, let's go test out the new boat motor. We'll make a day of it. Guy tried to come in the hole. Couldn't get, we're there. We got there early. It's only for teal, but
right.
Still, we're not going to break tradition. We're getting there early.
Right. Still,
set up
got the
behind
hole.
us. Boat comes in at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're shooting teal. Here comes a boat. I'm like, who are these jokers? Game ward. Like, okay, cool. Unload guns. Pull up right next to us. Checked us. We're good. Like, oh, we heard a ton of shooting. I was like, that's those guys back there. I was like, they're shooting at everything. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, watch. I don't know if it was a mallard or a big duck. Flew over, boom, 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 boom. He goes down. And Tanner will tell you this. And he goes, okay, yeah, well, we're going to go find them. Do you know how to get back there? I go, yep, you got to go through here, through here, through here. That's where they're going. They were shooting at everything. We shot good that day, too. We were shooting teal 2s and 3s coming in. We're doubling up. We were having a good time. Yeah, those guys are shooting at everything that morning.
It just goes to show you, just be a good hunter. It's not that hard.
Guys rolling into the hole and they're looking for spots when they get done hunting, but we're still hunting. Don't come rolling into the hole and then sit there.
Right.
Oh, yep, somebody's here, turn around, get out. I was teal hunting by myself and they come in there and they sat in the hole 30 yards from me and taking pictures and I don't know, marking the hole on Onyx or whatever.
Sure.
And they sat there for 5 minutes. And I stood up. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And they waved at me. I'm like, I'm hunting.
Yeah, get out of my spot. Yeah. It's really frustrating because we have a hard enough time fighting the anti-hunters, and we have to worry about fighting amongst ourselves, and it's just pointless to even.
And this ain't every time. Most 90.
Yeah, no.
Dudes.
Yeah,
Up here, it's pretty good.
yeah,
That Iowa nice, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You go down south, you see all those Instagram reels and
Oh,
TikTok
yeah.
of dudes fist fighting in timber holes and
fighting at the boat ramps. Yeah,
Oh, you gotta go do the boat races and go down. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm not fist fighting anybody to go for a duck. I'm gonna go sit up in my hole here. I'm killing tons of ducks here.
yeah,
I'm not gonna go down there and do that and have to mess with all them people.
yeah. I like eating duck, but I'm not. There's no duck on the planet that I will fist fight anybody for. It's not that big a deal.
I got the hole first. Be a man and go
Yeah.
find another one. Or
Yeah.
you got it first, cool.
Or-
See you guys.
Or get up earlier if you want the hole. Get up earlier.
Down there, you can only leave it. You can't leave the boat launch until 4 o'clock. So everybody, that's when the boat races come.
That's what it is. 4 o'clock. Sure.
Midnight, and they can't take off through their little lagoon there until 4.
You'd think that's the most dangerous thing in the world, wouldn't you?
Some places, I think you're still allowed to do it in a handful of places, and then other places have outlawed it. And they're outlawing the surface drive, the mud motors.
Sure.
I got one of them, and
Yeah.
it's pretty nice for getting around on the shallow rivers and marshes and stuff.
Oh yeah, we need it around here.
They use them down there in the timber, and they're really useful. The best motor you can get. They're outlawing them on the WMAs, and
I wonder if it's tearing stuff up or why they're doing it.
They tear it up and they're loud. You can I have an exhaust on mine for
Yeah.
extra horsepower.
Right.
Sounds like a Harley. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it does.
But I mean, you're blowing lower units, smacking into trees and stuff, and they're made. These mud motors are made for driving through timber and
Yeah,
mud and
abuse.
jumping over.
Yeah.
Straight up horrible abuse.
Yeah.
And they take it and they run good. I don't know if it's because they're too fast through the timber and people are getting hurt, or if it's tearing it up or it's scaring the ducks or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. That'd be kind of interesting to hear what the reasoning is.
And then there's horsepower limits on motors down there and stuff. Which duck capital of the world, I get there's probably gonna be more regulations with all these people down here. I think it's 25 horsepower on some of them places.
Yeah, it's
And
got to
you
be
can have-
safety.
And you can have 25 shells total per person.
Yes. Yes. I've been told that by the guys from Migra.
Which
Yeah,
I
it's-
get. That's a good, makes you be a good shooter. Pick
Yeah.
your shots.
Yep.
You can't really pick a shot on a crippled duck swimming in the water. They'll just absorb that shot. I've shot ducks on the water, 6, 7, 8 times.
Sure.
And he's only 30, 40 yards away. He just won't die.
Right.
He's going to outswim the dog and either make it to the main current and be gone, or he's going to make it to the timber or
Right.
the reeds, and he really ain't going to find him.
Yep.
So 25 shells is
Yeah.
maybe some 7.5 steel shot water SWAT loads like Tanner carries, which are nice, but
Yeah, but still, you only get 25. 25 is 25, right?
you better kill
That's
them.
all you get. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they don't do that, especially with, hunting 8 guys and you're dropping
Oh, yeah.
6 to 8 ducks per flock, and who needs
Yeah.
a shell?
I honestly don't think it'd ever get that way up here. I really
don't think
don't.
so. I don't think it's it's not as big as it is down there. If
Yeah.
that is like, you're a duck hunter and you're a turkey hunter, you're a
Oh
deer
yeah.
hunter.
Yeah. The crazy thing is too that that I've been thinking about a lot lately is like right now there's more ducks than there was a couple hundred years ago. Like the population's like almost the highest that it's been since way back when, right?
That's what they'll tell you, and then there's other guys that be like, well, it's so low now, and I've heard both sides of it.
But it's low because of the habitat loss, I
Yes.
think. When we brought food to the field, when we started farming, like in bigger chunks, the population just exploded.
Yeah, they have readily accessible
Yeah.
feed. They're dabbling, like the mallards and stuff. They're dabbling. Ducks.
Yep.
They're going to eat corn and
And then we took them back down to hardly anything because everybody was hunting them and everybody was using them for consumption of some sort
it
or
was
another.
commercial. The
Yeah.
punk guns and stuff that they'd tie on the front of a boat, and
Yep.
great big cannon looking things, and they'd sell them commercially.
And then when we see the numbers that are like over the such and such average, they're up or they're down, and we're like, man, why don't we have any ducks? And it's like we really do. It's just they're spread out so much now, and they don't need to go.
See, you're going to know way
Migrate.
more about this than I am. You're way more into the conservation and that end of it.
It just makes me think. It just makes me think so much.
I don't have a problem killing.
No.
Like, I'm patient, and it's 1,000% towards the weather and where these ducks are going to be. If there's snow in Canada and snow up in North Dakota, we're going to have a ton of birds down here.
Yes.
Even if it's 50 degrees or 60 degrees, we're still going to have a ton of ducks down here if there's snow and their food is covered up.
Right.
But, early season, you got north wind day. It's going to be 55 degrees. There's probably going to be local ducks around early season. Let's go see if we can find a local duck hole, which is what we did last year. Little tiny, 20 yards long and 10 yards wide.
Right.
A foot deep, and we just weaved all the way back through the muskrat huts. And we saw it on maps. There was a muskrat hut there, and I'm sure it was 2 years ago that satellite picture was taken.
Sure.
But we kept seeing ducks land in there. Like, we're going to get back there. And it took us a while.
Right.
And we got back there, and we shot every duck within 5 yards.
Sure.
You can't, my little profile duck boat, I got a little 15-footer with a hard-sided blind.
Yeah.
I got the perfect grass mats for it. You can't see anything.
Right.
We have no open tops on it. Every square inch of that boat's covered in grass. They were trying to land 5 yards, and they just kept coming.
Sure.
And there's a big guide service up there. Always hunts the same hole usually. 10 dozen decoys, 6 spinners, and we're right underneath their nose. And
right.
We're pulling. They're like, big spread will pull the ducks down. Yeah. You can't finish them with a call.
Right.
We're putting them all right down in this little hole. I'm like, let them land.
Right.
Get ready. All right, pick out green. Start killing green.
Right.
You just got to find the ducks.
Yeah.
Be smart about it. It's weather, it's lake, where you at. You hunt on, like, say, the Missouri or the Des Moines River. It's a flyway there. They're going to obviously follow the water and fly down, up and down the river. Is it a migration day? Can you hunt that big water? Or is it kind of a warmer lull day and they're tucked in on this guy's farm pond, or they're in this cove of the river and they're feeding here and they're flying this direction, and you can run traffic on them here, or you got to go find a field to hunt in?
Sure. What's
the weather doing? Where the bird's sitting? Where are they going to feed at? Because when you hunt out of a duck boat, you're traffic hunting essentially, or you're sitting on a loaf.
Right.
Like where they're going to come rest.
Yeah.
You can't go sit on a feed in a duck boat. I'm sure we could unload the boat in a cornfield, but it would be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, unless somebody's got some, wild rice, or they got some sorghum planted or something, millet of some sort, then, maybe.
A lot of work, and you can just put up a lay-down blind.
It's a lot of work.
I can't figure it out. I'd be like, okay, there's water here. I know there's ducks. Well, the ducks have to go to the water at some point.
Yep. They
can only feed for so long before they get hot or whatever, and they got to go back to water.
Yep.
Go sit on the water somewhere. You're going to see them eventually. Whether you scout or you don't, they got to come back to this point eventually, or they're going to be traveling through here. You'll pull them in when they're done feeding. That's one thing I figured out in college. They were draining lakes and doing all kinds of stuff and letting the grass regrow. So we had to kind of pick and choose where we could get a boat in. And we figured out really quick, there's not a lot of water. Well, all the ducks get up off this refuge and they fly this direction. They go feed on a number of fields, whatever field. I don't care what field they're going that way. They're going to fly right over that lake. Let's get them on the way back. We'll get out there early in the morning, shoot a handful of whatever. It's 11 o'clock, 11:30. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I want to go in. Just give it another 20, 30 minutes. Waves of ducks.
It's the same. And it's the same with turkey hunting, too.
It's just being patient. Oh, we only saw 6 ducks this morning. Same. I only saw 2. I shot one of them.
Right.
But I waited till 11:30, noon.
And then I shot
all the ducks came back from the feed, and I killed everything else, and he finished his limit, and now there's no line at the gas station to go get Casey's Pizza. So and we get a 2-hour drive home.
Yeah, whatever. You can definitely tell we're in Iowa when we say Casey's Pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a good question for you. What do you think we could do for the state of Iowa do we need to make the season later? Do we need to move the season up? What do you think we need to do? Because this is a big question a lot of people are asking right now for waterfowl wise. Anyway.
What is it, 45 or 60 days, whatever it is?
Something like that.
I wish it would go longer. We don't, in the last 10 years especially, we haven't shot a lot of ducks. Like, we get into the ducks here and there, but I travel for them. I get a boat. I can go wherever I want where there's water. And I'll drive 2-3 hours early in the morning and go find ducks.
Right.
We don't get a ton of ducks around here, and they don't start loading up until Thanksgiving.
And that's early if they load up at Thanksgiving.
And we're done. Last year was December 4th or December 5th.
Yep.
Okay, we're done. There's tons of ducks around till, like I said earlier, January,
Christmas.
February.
Christmas, they're loaded. Yeah.
But we can't. I doubt they'd lengthen it.
Yeah,
because it's the government. They're not going to listen and try and make everybody happy. But
I
feel like they could push it back. Like, it's the first split it's like what, a week in September, end of September,
Yeah.
and it closes for a week and then reopens.
What
Just
if
for starters, give us that extra week. Don't do just open it in October. Don't do late September. Just
push it back
a week or two, and then give us that extra December.
Just forget the split, even or even start it in October and give us a split, say in the middle of October.
Even that, yeah, that's fine.
But just give us that, at least give us that first 2 weeks of
an
December.
extra week. Like the last we didn't shoot a lot of geese this year in the fields. We didn't shoot a lot of geese, period.
Yeah.
Because we were duck hunting. We duck hunted every single day we could.
Yeah.
And we were shooting ducks. Was it the last day of the season, last weekend? It snowed a bunch. We shot snow geese. We shot Canadas. We shot greenheads. We shot teal. We shot widgeon.
And
on the river in a blizzard, and it was the greatest thing in the world.
It was a weird year for the geese here too, because they didn't really. They come late, and then like you said, when they're moving, the ducks are moving too, and you guys had those licenses, and why would you not, right? And it seems to me that you could keep the teal season, and I personally think you should have the teal season, and you should be able to shoot wood ducks at that time too.
I would agree.
Just wood ducks and teal. That's all you need to shoot.
There's a lot of them, but I'd also I'll play devil's advocate with you a little bit. Go away with the teal season. No birds get shot at in early September. Nothing gets wised up. Nothing gets pushed out. And then instead of teal season, give us another extra week of duck season.
Sure.
Or lengthen it.
Or move that week. Get rid of the early teal and give us it in the end of September for those 3 or 4 days or whatever.
Do that. That's fine. But I mean, and I know this for a fact. Every species of duck gets shot during teal season. I've watched guys do it. You've heard stories about it. You hear people talk about it. Like, I've heard DNRs talk about it.
Yeah.
When they first started it, they weren't even dinging people like, oh, a hen shoveler and a hen mallard. Like, it was a wood duck. We didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. If you're going teal hunting, you got to know what you're looking at. Know what you're shooting at.
Oh, yeah. And to be honest with you, there's no excuse for a teal. Like, you should know exactly what a teal looks like over a big duck.
I think the closest duck to a teal would be a hen spoonbill, orange feet.
Yep.
She got that great big ladle on her face. You should be able to tell.
Yeah, yeah. If you can't notice that
Same shape of duck, it's got a different bill on it. You should be able to tell when it's close.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're really sure about it. I don't want to get because that's a ding on your license. I don't want that.
Oh, yeah. No.
And I don't want any reason that someone can take my hunting license from me.
No. Never.
But I know what I'm looking at. So we're going to hold our shots. And like in Iowa, it is sunrises when you can shoot them.
Yeah.
In Nebraska, it was
half hour before.
It was half hour before, like how it usually is. Tanner and I it was cloudy. There's ducks in the decoys. I'm like, I'm pretty sure those two, like they got to be teal. They're 15 yards.
Sure.
I don't know, dude. I was like, I'm not shooting them.
No.
He's like, just wait, it'll get light.
There's gonna be another. There's gonna be another flock coming.
They get up and then they fly away. I'm like, those were 1,000% teal. Now I can see wings.
Right. But
they could not have been. They could have been something else. It could have been a young hen wood duck without her mohawk on her. Like I can't tell it. 10, 15 yards, and it's still pretty dark out and cloudy.
Why risk it? Right? Why risk it?
Yeah. I like teal hunting. I love it. It's a great way to get out. It's warm. The bugs suck, but
the balls of teal that come in and the way they fly is so amazing.
But if they told me they were going to do away with teal season and give us an extra week to shoot ducks later in the season,
you'd be fine.
I'd be all for it.
Yep. You'd be fine with it. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to, you could go travel down to Texas and shoot teal if you wanted to. You know what I mean? In November, when they're there.
The teal is, I mean, it's warm out, so everybody wants to go. But you can only shoot teal. But it's just teal hunting.
Yeah.
And I like shooting teal. I'll shoot plenty of teal in October and November.
They taste pretty good, too.
They taste really good.
Yeah.
But, if they were, I know people have talked about it and stuff, but they do away with teal hunting. I'm okay with that.
Sure.
I'll shoot them in a month.
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah. They'll still, especially the late blue wingers and all the green wingers will be.
But it's all like, I've seen it. It's there. I've landed pintails and mallards and wood ducks and all kinds of stuff while I'm teal hunting. Well, then teal come in. I shoot the teal. Them ducks. Well, they know what a spread looks like now. They know what a boat kind of looks like.
Yep.
they're going to go land at this guy's pothole.
Yep.
Well, he just shot some teal. Now they're wising up. They're
Little
going to get out.
education. Yep.
Why not just, I mean, it's only a week. You'd shoot them for 2 weeks or I think 10 days or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Just wait a little bit and then we could shoot everything. And
go dove hunting. That's fun enough as it is. Just go dove hunting.
We got our 2-man first day of season. Like, I'm good for a while.
I was so bummed too that the sunflower field got taken out by hail, and it was. I mean, it still probably would have been good, but that last year when we got in there, it was the most insane thing that I've ever done in my life.
Wait, we get to hunt with the bearded Uplander?
Oh, she.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, we're gonna go hunt with Sam. He's the bearded Uplander? Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I gotta tell everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me to go hunt with a bearded Uplander.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, it was so much fun.
For what did we hunt 3 or 4 days in a row?
I hunted the last 2.
You hunted the last 2, and that was. So you didn't go with us opening day.
Nope.
But you went with us the next 2 days.
Yeah, because you had the guys from was it Caleb
Missouri. Caleb and who else came with him? It wasn't Pudge, Spencer maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, so we limited out all 3 days, and the second and third day took us like 25 minutes for 3. Well, the last day
was 9, or the second to last day was 90.
Yep. And I don't think it was 30 minutes. I don't think it was 30 minutes.
And then the last day was you, Junior. It was just 3 of us.
Just you, Junior, and I.
I don't know if I think it took 45 minutes.
Well,
I was like, guy, if we kill them all, it's so slow. We've only shot 15. What's going on?
Junior was shooting. He was. Remember, it took half hour for him to finish his limit out.
But still, like being spoiled like that in a spot like that, we're like, we've only killed 15 in 10 minutes. What's going on?
Yeah,
where are the birds at?
This is not right. And then they just all.
And that's us being spoiled with that field.
Yeah. I mean, when you've got 20 acres of solid sunflowers that are standing,
landing on top of you while you're trying to reload, yeah.
That was so much fun.
But we were in such a good spot. We all had was there 4 dogs with us?
Yep.
We're on the top of the hill. It's only down. We're only shooting up.
Yep.
We got to the point where there's 20 or 30 doves on the ground. We're like, should we start sending dogs and keep shooting?
Yeah,
the dogs are fine. We're not shooting. Sunflowers are 6-7 feet tall. We're not.
Yeah, they're not
shooting anything even low to the ground. Like, let the dogs go. It's pheasant hunting at that point. Shoot over top of the dogs.
Yeah, I remember your dog and Mac. They were just he would swing by and throw the dove out, and then they would just keep going.
Like,
God, it was a blast.
Was Ellie 2 at that point or 1.5? She just sit there and just. I've been working on her like. Guns are going off, just stay. And she's foaming at the mouth. Just foaming at the mouth. The guns are going off. We finally sent them after 10 minutes of solid shooting.
Yeah, just let them go.
And it was constant. Well, we better help dogs pick them. And we just started doing circles, filling pockets.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Like 25 minutes, we shot 90 doves. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing hunt.
Walking out to the truck, kicking them up. They're still landing on us. They're landing by the truck.
And we could have done that, honestly, for 5 days in a row and probably got our limit every day. I mean, it was that. I mean, there was thousands of doves in that field. It was amazing. I wish I had 20 acres that I could do that with every year, but I don't. So that sucks.
Maybe someday I'll stop buying guns and boats and start buying land.
Yeah. Probably be a good idea. We get part of that cleared out at your house. We could have a nice little.
I'm working on it. The farmers are going to help me now. We're going to turn it in their field, I think.
Heck yeah, that'll be sweet.
Turn all that, and we'll make a shoot deck on top of the house. We'll sit on top of the house and shoot them.
Have the a crank that has the cooler that raises up through your garage to bring you the more beers while you're sitting there. Oh, that's good stuff. So, do you got anybody else that's hunting with you? Are you going to hunt with your old man at all for turkeys this year?
I want to. I haven't hunted turkeys with my dad since I was 11 or 12 years old. I told him, I got this going. I'm like, let's pick a day. Let's go. I would love to. I haven't hunted turkeys with him in so long.
Yeah.
That duck hunting, we're together most of the time. And
yeah. He's a giant waterfowler too. That's pretty much all he wants to do too. Between that, and we didn't even talk about catfishing that you guys do on the river. That's absolutely insane.
We got a tournament on Saturday, and I have to call him after this and tell him, hey, I'm not going to get bait. I'm going turkey hunting.
Oh, that's great. But all right, man. Well, it's been almost exactly an hour. So, I mean, we'll have Levi will be back plenty of times between now and duck season, and we'll do a fishing one too. We got to get your old man down here and get him talking, telling stories. It'd be absolutely hilarious. Get him and Lane down here.
We ain't gonna get nothing done except laugh.
Get nothing done. That's exactly right. But as always, I'm Tim Brown, the Bearded Uplander, asking you to stay steady, walk the dogs, and we'll see you next time Beyond the Point. See, dude, that wasn't tough.
Oh,